we'll say that the guard, runs ahead and knocks on the door for you. She greets you on her front step.
Alright, I got my head in the game. The guard greets us?
The guard came with you from the tower and runs ahead to knock on the door, and then a servant greets the guard, and the servant runs and gets the lady, and then the lady comes and greets you at the door, so that you don't have to drag a corpse into her opulent home.
The guard, and then the lady. Okay.
Lady. Hey, lady.
So she looks somber as she sees you carrying the corpse of Hunkley.
Did you know him, or?
Yes, of course I knew him. He has been living here for many years. He's the town eccentric. He practices some form of study. I felt best to leave him alone. We were at odds at sometimes, but he was never much trouble.
Well, it seems he got himself into a bit of trouble, for sure, being way down there.
What did you find?
Did I miss that part of the recap? I think we saw that he was at the base of a cave-in where the foundations for the temple were, right? But
according to my notes, that foundation we found due to our excellent architectural skills was maybe insidious in nature to collapse.
Right?
If I recall, probably an important bit.
Did that area continue, or did we dip because we found Homeboy?
Yes.
Dead end. Oh, no?
Yeah, we dipped, we found him, and instantly dragged him up because we decided we already lost one guy. This is way too dangerous for what they're paying us. We're gonna bring his body up there and try to renegotiate our payment.
It's all
That
coming
was
back
the
to me.
decision.
So as you can see, we found your eccentric, and it looks like there is some foul play as to why the tower fell. I lost one of my men in the process. I think this is much bigger than it was originally explained to us. I'd like to renegotiate our price.
Sean, let me ask you, do you remember what the price was before?
Wasn't it like 500 gold?
I want to say 100 gold a pop.
Each.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was more than that. Oh, 100?
I think it was 100 each.
Yeah, she said like 400 or 500, but I remember like it divided would have been like 100 gold each, because I gave my 100 gold up so y'all can buy stuff.
Here's in my note, we're tasked to investigate and find the town's eccentric inside. 400 gold, reward 100 each. Taking notes, important boys.
Bah! That reminds me, I should probably pull my character sheet up.
And that reminds me, I should probably open the book.
We're shaking the dust off, alright? It's been a sec.
It's fine.
Where have I stored this
should
damn thing?
get the header for my next.
So look for the asterisk that says that we can have an extra 500 gold total. That would be fun. You could find that asterisk.
If one of you dies,
yeah, there.
they automatically.
I mean, if you can't find it, you can't find it. I understand.
And if it doesn't exist, then I call bullshit.
Here we go. Here's the book. All right, so you present your terms to. and I believe Crumb has presented himself as the leader, right? He made the argument, he made the request.
I would say that's fair. I'm trying.
Well, then I think it's fair for him to make the diplomacy roll.
I was hoping you'd say that. Damn it! 10. Sorry.
All right. She says, you are renegotiating before the job is complete. I appreciate that you have lost one of your members. You do not inspire confidence. I appreciate that you found our man Hunkley. But what of the kobolds? Why are they in my town?
We only
She asks
found
you.
signs of dead kobolds. As of yet. There were much worse things down there than kobolds. Ghouls. Some kind of illegical manifestation that attacked us. Ghosts.
Even a golem suits.
There's even something that checks the eyes out of the person that I am replacing. I understand.
So far, there's been no sign of the kobolds further into the structure. Seems they weren't in the dungeons or anything.
Well, this dungeon room thing that you speak of, how far did you explore?
Until we found the body of your eccentric.
Well, I need to know why these kobolds are in the town. I will pay you what I promised. Perhaps more, if I'm satisfied with your results.
You hear that, man? She says she'll pay us more. Let's go!
Her son steps out from behind the door. He's a dashing young man, and he looks like that. He points out, she said, perhaps. And she pushes him back inside.
Listen, little girl, we're talking big adult business right now.
Come back to us once you have some hairs on your chin, boy.
Boy? Oh, shit.
Where's the last time you saw a woman wear a bow tie? They have better fashion sense than that.
I don't know, all you humans look the same.
Hey, don't lump me in with these squishy southerners. They couldn't survive a day back in the Norm Kingdoms.
It's very important for us not to judge others by the experiences that we have had.
She says, very well then, be on your way, and closes the door behind her as she goes back inside, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
Well,
that was rude. I had some more questions.
well, I guess we should just get back to where we just leave the body here, right?
Do not take the body.
I'm tempted to put it back where we found it after that conversation.
I think we just leave it here.
I don't know, just set it up on their porch or something, I don't know.
Yeah, like with its left hand holding up its right arm and smiling or
Or-
something.
I turn
Yeah.
towards the guard that took us here in the first place, and I'm like, can you take him or...
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Well, what is it? Looks like we need to get back to work.
So we did we already resupply? Do we feel sufficiently supplied?
Um, might be a good idea to perhaps pick up some. We agreed that there were healing potions. Did we pick up any? I don't remember.
I was
I think
unconscious.
we bought 2. I believe we used 1. We are not wouldn't say we're rich right.
Oh right, I just checked my money and I remember. Yeah, I gave my money towards the link pots because I was sitting on the most money out of all. So I had to give almost all of it to you guys to buy the fucking healing pots.
Yeah, I can tell you how much we got. My roll 20 is close. So, I don't think it's over 30 gold. Unless our newcomer decided to bring something with it.
I am but a lowly cleric.
Yeah, cleric has. I had a look. I remember cleric has one of the lowest gold amounts.
True that. True that.
I had the highest out of the group. I do remember that.
Somehow you had more than me, which I think is ridiculous.
I mean, sort of makes sense. I was a Viking. I was a Viking. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. Even though that doesn't tie into the class, but yeah, Blood Rager, I guess.
We're looking at 33 gold pieces here. That's what I have on my character sheet.
Can we make do with what we have?
I think I only have like, you guys gave me like 5 or 6 from the previous cleric, so I think I have like 12.
I'm down to silver. Let me double check that. Yep, look at that. Silver. And not much of that.
One thing that...
Alright, let's start trucking back. Got a short walk. Been tired of walking around this damn town.
Not every chest has a key, Ulrich. Just you gotta break a couple locks.
Well, think about it. We go get crowbars or whatever, break open those locks, spend however long doing that. And then we go further in, and we're come upon an empty room that just has the key in the center of it or whatever, then you're gonna look stupid. Of course, it's not gonna be that easy, but still. Better to check everything first than to do more work, and then it turns out that work was unneeded.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
Who is carrying our only health potion? If I may ask.
Carrying what?
We have 1 potion left over. Pretty sure. I'm not carrying.
I do not.
I think we used both.
Yeah, not me.
Who wants to carry it? Let's get a move on here, guys. You just, the guard is there, like, he's propped Hunkley up against the porch. He's like, this probably is gonna get me in trouble, but, it seems pretty funny, so, you know, the sheriff's out of town. We'll see what happens. What are you guys gonna do? What do you do? Says the guard.
I say, oh yeah, speaking of which, the sheriff's kind of an asshole, isn't he? It's like immediately deviate again from the dungeon.
You're trying your hardest to derail this.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I already said let's start hoofing it. We
Yes.
which Crowder's doing.
Left, right.
Just working our way back up the road.
So you head back to the Tower Ruins. Awesome. And you make your way back down in, climb down the ladders, you make your way through let's see, get you guys where you should be on the map. Any specific things you guys want to do? I do not need to move your tokens throughout this whole structure once again.
Yes, while we're walking through the crow room, even though he's probably not there anymore, just in case, since he can go as invisible, I shout, "Yo, you crow bastard! If you're there, fuck you."
Well, you've been leaving all the doors open, I believe. You don't hear a response. He's no longer trapped in that room.
Stupid
Was he
crow.
trapped to begin with? Seemed like he wanted to stay in there.
I mean, I'd like to. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that room's been. We couldn't really investigate that room before, but if there's not that.
No, you're welcome to. You're welcome to investigate it now if you like.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move you all to that room. And
We might need the crest again. Who knows? Probably not. Maybe.
You have the crest on you, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure I axed the shit out of it and we left the room.
Yeah, but I remember you picking up the damaged crest.
No, I definitely didn't pick it up.
all right, I've moved you to this room here.
It's been a long time.
I've also taken off the dynamic lighting to a lot of stuff that just is unnecessary at this point. You've already seen all these. Let's see. Looking at the Twitch, looks like I missed a spot or two of the dynamic lighting. Let's go ahead and get that out of your way.
Legit about to order a pizza. God damn it.
Much better.
Let's see. Get that part out of the way too.
It's
All
supposed
right.
to be on my diet again.
Well, A8. Let's check it out.
A8 what?
A ain't nothing, dude.
Wait till we get to B4, and then I can do all those jokes that I love to do.
In before.
Okay, A8. There can be little doubt what the purpose of this chamber once served. The dank room stores an ancient rack, a fanciful brazen bull, an iron maiden, a cauldron, iron chairs with sharp edges and cruel protuberances, and a wooden table upon which sit various implements of torture. A bronze plaque affixed to the western wall depicts a crowing rooster above crossed spears. Underneath the spear, a short phrase is inscribed. But it's now defaced by axe attacks.
Does it say, Shaka when the walls fell?
Yes.
I wish it did.
I'm certain it actually reads, Spartans, what is your profession? Come on, no oorah. Oorah. That scene makes no sense.
All right, so what do you do?
Let's
You want to
ask-
investigate this room? You're back in the
Yes.
room.
I'm
Yes.
investigating right now, thoroughly, with my eyes
Well,
and
What do you
hands.
what do you want? What do you want to know? Where are you looking? Tell me.
I'm looking for chest keys, so I'm looking under the torture chambers, looking inside. I'm looking for anything that will come loose. Being a bit brutish about it.
Yeah, nothing's like. I mean, some things are bolted into the ground. Some things are. There's no hidden keys that you discover.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic, see if I can find anything, feel any magical auras in this room.
You cast detect magic. You scan across the room. The only magics you detect are whatever magic might be with the party already.
I address the group. Have you see anything in here of any use now that turd's not in here?
Aside from
not-
some,
Did we deduce that the crest was back here, or was that player knowledge? I don't remember.
It doesn't really matter. I think we said the crest was behind this little alcove here.
Oh, yeah, that's it. The pieces are on the ground.
Yeah, let's grab that. Maybe it'll have more use if it deactivated that construct.
So I don't think that it was destroyed by your attack. It is made of bronze. It weighs 50 pounds. It's probably pretty sturdy. It's 2.5 feet in diameter. So it's like a shield, but it's not designed to be a shield. Has no handle.
I believe the phrase was the most important part of the plaque.
Oh yeah, you guys want to keep making up your idea of what the phrase is? Or shall one of you read the phrase?
The construct said to present the crest or something, I thought.
That's true.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I was incorrect.
Yeah, what a shame we already killed that thing.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, it could have maybe turned into an ally if we had the crest with
I
it.
mean, in the future, you never know.
It could have been my new mount.
Yeah.
I
New
thought
one.
that's your
Use
wife.
the old one. Zing.
Anyway, I grabbed the crest and leave.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It is unwieldy. It's hard to carry. It weighs 50 pounds.
You said it was 2 feet in diameter?
2.5.
2.5.
Oh, that's a game changer, huh? That extra half foot.
And diameter,
could-
yeah, that's
We could use some rope to strap it onto your back.
I'll just carry for now.
All right, these character sheets are wonderful. We use Pathfinder community character sheets on Roll20. You can just add into your loot or your gear that you have a 50-pound item adding to your encumbrance.
Dope.
Which she can drop at any moment.
Oh, I thought it was strapped to your back.
No, I'm literally just carrying it because, like you said, it will be dropped
Okay.
at a moment's notice.
Okay. All right.
And in one hand because Crumb always has his battle axe at the ready.
Cool.
Unless he can't. For some
That's
reason,
fine.
like
Nope, that's
scaling
fine.
things.
All
I don't
right,
know how
what
to
now?
add items in here. I'm looking for it still. But
Oh yeah. Well, let's take a quick look at old Crumb here. Character sheet down to equipment. There's a little plus square at the bottom left. Click on that plus. That'll open up a blank slot for gear.
I do not see what you're referring to.
At the bottom of your gear, I just hit the plus square and opened up your 7th item. It's empty, it's blank. You can type stuff in. Bottom left of the gear, yeah. There's a-
I'm under my equipment list. Is that what you're talking about when you say gear?
Yep. Equipment, gear, loot, all that stuff.
I'm under all, and the last item is my net.
Yeah,
Okay,
and there's
so
plus.
you want to, yeah, and then underneath the net, there's a little square with a plus in it. Click on that. That'll open up a new item that's blank, and you can just add plaque or.
Crest or something.
Okay, so
Zip crust.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna. Oh, there you go. Nice. and 50 pounds, and it's carried, and quantity 1. Perfect. That's all you need.
Never
Let's
gonna use
see.
these character sheets. My ticketing system application I use for my job is less complicated than this.
You're right.
Well, let's say that that's not carried, because you did say you're prepared to drop it at a moment's notice. It does make you medium encumbered, so why don't you go ahead and say that that's not carried for now, because, well, I don't know. You are carrying it. You are gonna. Well, do you want to carry it deeper into this quote-unquote dungeon?
I'm gonna carry it with my left hand with my glove. Hold it on my side, and if anything happens that would need me to need that left hand, I'm going to drop it like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, but I'm saying you're just about to go through the sludge trough.
Yep.
So
I'll probably need to put my battle axe away.
yeah. Okay, it's your guys' show. What do you do?
Aside
down
from
the hole.
searching this room more thoroughly, I don't know, because you said there's like, I'm assuming that's either a shelf or just a table.
Yep.
Where's your table?
Yep. I can read the description if you like, but yeah, shelves, tables, racks, whatever.
Yeah, can we just search those more thoroughly, just to check if there is anything useful in here aside from that crest?
There's just what I've described to you. If you want to try to make use of that, go ahead. But I'm not going to say, hey, here's a useful thing. It's up to you.
Matthias looks around and says, "It's a good thing we're not in the torture business. We would have to carry all this stuff with us if we were."
I feel like even a torturer would probably want something a little more modern. He kind of flicks like a rusty spike.
So true.
Yeah, this stuff has been down here for a long time.
Maybe we should move further into the maze that is this dungeon and see what else we can find.
Yeah, Crumb already said Crumb hoists the crest under his arm and continues on.
Alright, so you guys head on over to the sludge trough, and you carry all this stuff with you down past the sludge trough. Is that right?
Crumb is carrying the crest.
Okay. Alright, solid. So, I'm gonna move you. We're gonna zip around the map here. I'm moving you guys. Bippity boop. To here, and I'll leave you in the treasury.
And just while we're passing by that destroyed golem, can I just, I don't know, pick off like a gem or something that it has?
No.
Just something, because keeping trophies is kind of my thing.
Sure, you can like pull off a piece of metal or something, but not a gem.
Well, I don't know what the hell this thing has, a magical fucking core or some shit, I don't know. I don't know how golems work.
Well, yeah, you don't know how they work, but it just seems to be a bunch of metal, and whatever those glowing things may be, the glow has gone away.
Poor thing. It's just doing its job.
Yep.
True.
I'll just I'll pry off its faceplate and add that into my collection.
Okay.
Maybe I can use that as a mask later on. Add some terrifying aspect to myself.
You're fucking weird, Ulrich, if I mentioned that yet.
battle trophies are an important part of my culture.
Yeah, I knew people that like the hoard junk.
It is amusing to see.
I already tried to beat the shit out of one of these chests with my axe.
Yeah.
Did you? I don't recall that.
I think they were a whole, like, solely iron. Like, there was no wood involved or anything. Or...
Yes, you're in A12 now, an area along the south wall. Cage of thick iron bars that extend from floor to ceiling. Within the enclosure sit 7 black iron chests. To the north, the stone wall has collapsed, revealing a rough-hewn tunnel.
Okay.
No, we can't do anything about these chests as of right now. We should at least make sure the rest of the dungeon isn't hostile and we can move on. Figure out these chests later, maybe.
Indeed.
Sounds fair.
Or if we hit a road, some kind of dead end, or a locked door, or what have you, then we can readdress the chests if need be.
Through the hole.
Alright, once more.
Where's a damn rogue when you need one?
Maybe our next cleric will transform into one.
Are you insinuating that Jerry's gonna die again?
Perhaps.
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but the fact that he approached the hole like straight away again.
Alright, Sean, can I slow you down? Not everybody is with you. You notice that you are all alone. Well, Ulrich's there.
Oh yeah, where are you guys? Better keep up.
Oh, I thought we had Uber. It's my bad.
Or is it?
Yeah, probably it would be a good idea to maybe stick with the cleric a little bit. So yes, we kind of lost our last one.
Yeah, do you guys have, like, tactics or plans or marching order, anything like that you want to discuss?
Well, Crumb's the wannabe general, so what are your commands, sir?
Don't do that.
That's how you lead in an RPG.
Yeah.
That's the way. That is the way. Yes.
Considering
What do you want to do? I order you to do that.
Considering Crumb and Ulrich are far ahead of the other half of the party in terms of health and melee damage, probably a good idea for us to be up front.
Yeah.
Keep the cleric as far away from combat as humanly possible, considering he has a tendency to run in.
Personally, I like the.
That was the old cleric. This new cleric.
Oh no, he also ran ahead and got ambushed by the ghoul.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
I like the sandwich marching order. Squishies in the center, nice tasty bread on the outside.
Okay.
So either me or Ulrich go first, and either me or Ulrich in the rear, and you guys in the center, in case something comes up behind.
Sounds like a fun time.
I think it's an excellent idea.
Good plan. I'm happy to be a part of it.
All right. I like call this one the sandwich. So Ulrich, why don't you follow behind Albert there? What did you say your name was again? Matthias, was it?
That is correct. It's Matthias.
Matthias, if you could.
Yes.
Stay on my back at all times. I'm a little hurt, but I should be good. But we may need your abilities.
I am here and ready to help.
Crumb proceeds.
All right.
And although we have to jaggedly move our tokens, I would say it's safe to say we are all within 10 feet of each other.
Okay. That's
kind of
the
hard
plan.
to move in unison.
All right. Well, you come to a fork. It goes farther to the north, and then it also goes to the west.
It looks. Can I see down to the right? It looks like a short. It looks like it stops for me.
Yes, you can see a dead end to the north, but there's something amiss with the floor in that
Dead
room.
End to the North, the sequel podcast to A Door to the North.
Yes,
Yeah,
Door to the North.
I don't think you plugged it tonight, Ryan.
I
You're
didn't
losing your touch.
plug Door to the North.
Yeah.
Our podcast comes out every Friday. Meg is in chat. What's up, Meg? Briney is in chat. He is one half of our artist team that did our logo. What's up, Briney? Yeah, Door to the North.com.
All right. Chrome's gonna
I didn't
and
plug it, so I was looking for a chance to do it for you. So.
Appreciate it.
Chrome's gonna look at the back of you, using his hands to gesture everything. That might be something I do with him. He over gestures with his hands a lot when they're free. So he's gonna drop the crest. He's gonna. The tunnel splits up ahead. To the right over here, it looks like there's something in the ground. Ears and eyes open. I'm gonna check it out. And he's gonna head right and see what that hole is. Battle axe at the ready.
I'm gonna move up slightly here to block off this other pathway, just in case something comes charging out.
All right. Crumb looks down into a hole in the floor. It looks like it drops down. It looks pretty narrow. He could fit in there, but it looks difficult, cramped, and it looks like it goes down approximately 10 feet, and then there's ground. He has dark vision. He sees that it becomes a tunnel that heads in a easternly direction.
He's gonna kneel down on one knee. Does it smell like anything? Smell funny at all or anything?
No, it does not smell funny, but there is. Let's see. There is a slight wind flow, but nothing to smell.
I'm gonna head back. Kind of a hushed tone again. Well, it looked like a shitter at first, but there's a breeze coming out of it. Hole going down about 12 feet or so.
It would be an odd shitter.
Mhm.
Probably not that. Why don't we check out this other tunnel too?
Should, but Oliver, keep your eyes in the back of us. Maybe where that thing came out of that we fought a moment ago.
Might be. Make sure to keep your eyes above. We did have those traps earlier, remember?
That's a good point, actually. How tall is the tunnel again?
Not tall, but not cramping your style too much. Let's say that it's 8 feet tall.
Okay.
All right, as Crumb comes around this corner, he hears little voices. Everyone can stop moving, please.
Crum will put his fist up.
And that can be the team's signal to roll for initiative. Crumb hears some little voices. Everybody can give me a perception check.
Character sheet pop quiz.
Yeah, get those character sheets working.
Nice! Punch myself in the eyes.
Skills. Perception. Yeah. Why did that double roll it?
how are we doing on
Do,
those perception rolls? Oh, Albert's keenly aware of his surroundings.
Crumb went blind
I do-
momentarily.
I do also speak Draconic, right?
Ah,
Classic wizard choice, so you know.
excellent. Well, you do hear them speaking Draconic and saying, "Get ready, get ready."
Okay.
FYI, so do I.
Oh yeah, me too, dude.
Do we really?
Well, I literally spent a point
Because
on
Sean
linguistics
said
to
that,
get
I gotta deny it from Nico also.
Sorry, I
Sorry,
literally
Nico.
spent a point on linguistics, bro. What you?
Alright, I'll allow it.
I'll take that point out of linguistics right fucking now and put in something else you don't want.
Alright, let's see. You guys got your initiative rolled. Let me roll my initiative. I like to roll in front of you guys. I'm doing all their initiatives. Boom, 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 boom. So
Initiative and then that.
Could I
Perception.
Can I whisper to my allies that they know we're coming?
yes, but the real result of that, I think, should be reflected in your. Oh wait, I thought that natural 20 was your initiative.
Oh no, my initiative
Wait.
sucked.
Both of us
Whoops.
rolled fucking nat 20 on perception.
Oh, we both did.
Yeah,
Wow.
How very cash money.
except you don't have any points of perception.
I need
not.
a 1 minute bio break. I'll be right back.
I hear everything. I can hear a leaf falling in the distance with that 27.
I got ones, so fuck all of you.
I hear some guy talking to his wife in another fucking town like 2 hours away.
I think Crumb canonically has astigmatism. For sure.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Your perception checks have been really bad.
He's not perceptive. He's charismatic and strong. That's
Is
about
it common for half-orcs to have some sort of birth defect or something?
I couldn't say.
Crumb's charismatic? That's news to me.
Yeah, he's very charismatic and strong. He's got a 14 charisma.
Very nice.
Let's see here. Okay.
I told
feel
you,
the
even
heartbeat
for
in this
a human, Crumb is pretty handsome.
Hey, keep telling us that.
He's like that guy in what was that old anime? What is it, Alchemist or some shit? What is it?
He's like that
Well,
uncharismatic or charismatic guy in that movie with the guys in it.
Wait, did you just say old anime? Full Metal Alchemist isn't that old.
I don't even know what anime he was talking about, and that was my bit.
It's like the only two I know.
It's not that old, is it?
Yeah, well, so Albert says something. Actually, Ulrich hears them as well, and perhaps that's Ulrich's.
You heard him better
Armstrong.
than me.
Yeah, that's basically who Crumb is. He's Armstrong in Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, Ulrich in the back with the best initiative. What do you do?
Well, seeing as Crumb is apparently both blind, deaf, and is about to stumble into a trap, I am gonna... Is there enough space to squeeze by the other two here?
Just barely, only because they are your allies.
I'm gonna try and quietly, in a speedy manner, but quietly, so, like crouch down, that sort of, like run, walk kind of thing. Go up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, ahead, they know we're coming.
He nods. He looks down. Shit, he says sarcastically, was it the chainmail?
Either that or your voice carries quite quite a lot, even when you're whispering.
What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean?
Alright, so move action from Ulrich, a couple free actions to talk. Anything else?
I haven't drawn my weapon yet, so I will just draw my my axe.
Alright.
Yeah, if I do it while moving, that's a free one, so can I hold... I can hold an action, right, in case something comes around the corner into my range to attack it, right?
So you can ready an action. You can say, if this thing happens, then I do this.
Yeah, I'll ready an action with my battle axe to attack if something goes into my range to attack.
Sure. Alright, well, this beautiful specimen, that's what he looks like.
I want to adopt him.
Isn't he adorable? Well, he steps out, and he is just swinging a sling, and he looses it right at Crumb, who, for our audience at home, is flat-footed. So, here's the attack. It's going to be a d20 plus 3 sling attack against Crumb's flat-footed AC.
Just my
17.
AC.
17? How's that do?
I just have chainmail, it probably hits. Oh, I still have negatives too from that Dex zap. But yeah, that hits.
Oh shit. Alright, let's give you some sling damage. Small sling, small stone in the sling. So, what did I just type? Okay, sling damage is a d3 minus 1 because it's a small weapon. If this does 0 damage or negative damage, actually it can't do negative, but if it does 0 damage, we're going to be calling that 1 non-lethal damage. So, here's the roll, and there's the 0. So, you get 1 non-lethal damage. Go ahead and just call that normal damage, and maybe on a piece of paper, note.
There's a spot for non-lethal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do that then. And we all know that non-lethal damage is not going to kill you, but it will knock you out. So, now, moving in the turn order, Matthias, Jerry.
Matthias hears all this going on, and he casts a spell on himself. He casts Shield of Faith.
All right. Any movement or dialogue?
And then he says, "I'll wait here and see if anything tries to get past you." So that's what he's going to do.
That's your turn?
That is my turn.
Alrighty.
And right there.
Excellent. So we'll move on to the next kobold that steps out, and let's just see. If I'm here, can I see Crumb? Oh, I don't have vision because I'm an NPC. Let's click on Crumb and see if Crumb can see me. Yes. So, from the back here, maybe I should move a little bit more. Is this square more appropriate, Sean? I think so. So, we see another creature. We've already identified some kobolds, so here's yet another kobold.
It's not as cute.
No.
That looks like a gremlin.
The cute ones I found on the internet, and this not so cute one is from the book. So, the not so cute one knocks a arrow in a short bow and lets loose another shot at our fearless leader while he's still flat-footed. Yikes. Ulrich should have got in front of him to protect him. Alright, here's
less
the...
health than he is.
Okay, here's the short bow attack. Ooh, 15 against flat-footed. That's gonna hit. Let's do a full-on D4 for short bow damage. Alright, that is lethal. 1 point of lethal damage.
Uh-oh.
And that'll bring us to Albert in the back, shuffling cards or pulling Pringles out of a can. I'm not sure what his icon is doing there. Doesn't it kind of look like he's shuffling cards, or maybe like pulling chips out of a container or something? Yeah. Crisps, Nico. Sorry.
I'm not sure I can really do. I'm just gonna move. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna load my ready and load my crossbow. And I'll say, "Go get 'em, boys." That's my turn.
All right. Well, from within this chamber comes yet another kobold. This one, brave and also cute. With his spear, he comes non-mechanically charging, and let's type this in. He goes to spear Crumb, who is still flat-footed and just taking all the hits. Here we go. 9 against your flat AC.
Does not hit.
Awesome. All right. Well, it is now Crumb's turn. Long awaited.
So I got hit in the forehead with a pebble. I got struck in the arm with a toothpick, and now I'm getting attacked with a sharp stick.
I imagine it like getting hit in the head with like a stone D20. That shit would hurt a little bit. It wouldn't kill you. And then also maybe like a pencil stabbed into your arm. That shit would also hurt, but wouldn't necessarily kill you.
Crumb is going to take this one right in front of him by the throat and use him as a shield. So I'm going to roll grapple.
Okay.
He's also very angry. He's like annoyed.
Yes, this small humanoid reptilian creature. He failed to stab you with his spear. Let's see that CMB roll. Unless you have a grapple roll built.
I don't. Just trying to find CMD on the sheet.
Well, the CMD is going to be in your defenses, but CMB will be in your attacks near melee and range.
17.
Nice. So you grab him by the throat. You grapple him. And I will apply a little badge onto him to denote that. Let's put a grabbing hand on him. So he is grabbed by Crumb.
And I will move 5 feet to the west with this thing in his arms. And I don't know if there's rules for using both hands to grapple in Pathfinder 1st edition anymore.
You're wanting to have your weapon in one hand and the kobold in the other?
No, I'm wanting to have one hand in his throat and one hand on his arm that's holding the spear.
I thought you were about to say one hand on his throat and one hand on his nuts, but
Projecting.
that would be very scary.
Yeah, it's quite intimidating.
I mean, he does have a pretty angry look on his face right now. But no, he's gonna take the arm that is holding the spear right now.
So I think what you're proposing is a disarm.
No. Okay, Grum, as soon as this thing rushes him, he drops his battle axe on the ground, grabs him by the wrist and by the throat, and lifts him into the air and begins to proceed to try to rip him apart with his bare hands.
All right, so mechanically you have grappled him and taken a 5-foot step, and do you want to do any free actions or anything else like that?
He roars at his face and spits on the kobold's face a little in the process.
All right, solid. Okay, round 2. Ulrich. Carrying a torch and a sword.
Yeah.
And the move was hopefully with the purpose of allowing enough space for Ulrich to pass by.
If Ulrich's trying to go through that kobold square, he is grappled. I don't think that you can do AOs while grappled. But I do think that Ulrich will still have to pass an acrobatics check just to maneuver through an enemy's square.
I will, since I can move him while he's grappled, I'll move him to the north. How about that?
I want to say yes, but I don't think that you can move him at your own will.
You can move both yourself and your target up to half your speed. At the end of your movement, you can place your target in any square adjacent to you. If you attempt to place your foe in a hazardous location, well, yada yada yada.
All right, I like it. All right, so you move the kobold out of Ulrich's way.
I give you a nod and then rush past you over to this boy here.
Whoa, I think you moved onto someone's square. So let's move you back some.
He's mounting the kobold.
I go there.
Okay.
One, and I will attack him with my sword.
All right, one-handed.
Well, it's just a long sword, so...
Okay, cool.
The question is, do I want to use my... yeah.
The answer's no.
I'm gonna use my power attack, which is just a free thing with your...
Sure.
You just have to declare it.
Me every time, man.
I keep forgetting to add that as a modifier, because we were meant to go over that, so I can easily activate my power attack without having to add it in.
Yeah, we can build a buff for that. Remind me sometime. I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll remind you if I don't forget. But yeah, it's just a -1 to my attack roll and a +2 to my damage.
Cool, let's see it. That absolutely hits.
So yeah, 7 damage.
Okay. You just leave a terrible wound in this small reptilian humanoid. He is definitely below half. Anything else from Ulrich? Free actions? Flavor?
No, I just charge past Crumb immediately, slash at the first enemy I see, and then shout back to Crumb, "Damn, these things are squishy. Look at the damage I did to him with just one swing."
Alright, well, this little fella, he's gonna fight for his life, and he is going to pull out his spear, which he has handy, and try to stab you with it. It's his turn. Here we go. Here's a spear attack. Oh, baby. 18 on the die for a 19.
Yeah,
Let's
that hits.
let's do some spear damage. If I'd rolled a 20, we would crit times 3, but unfortunately. Anyways, here's a d6 minus 1, unfortunately, because they're so little and weak. So, once again, if I do roll a 0, we're going to call that 1 non-lethal damage. Here we go. So, 2 lethal damage as he sticks you with this little spear. And he will also do a 5-foot stepperoo right in front of you. And that'll be his turn. Matthias in the back, safe, out of combat, but in initiative.
Matthias, again, here's all the stuff that's going on, and he says to himself, "Self, think I'd better draw my crossbow and load it." So he draws his crossbow, his light crossbow, and loads it, and just kind of points it over in Crumb's direction, but not at Crumb.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't think there's anything else that I can do. I think that's all my
All right.
action.
You talk to yourself, you tell yourself what to do, and then you do it. All right. It's like a little staff meeting between you and yourself.
It's the only person.
Myself and I.
Okay. Next, we have this kobold in the back. Spoiler, she steps up. What is she rocking here? She's rocking a spear as well, but with a different modifier. Let's type that in. All right, here's her attack on Ulrich. Ooh, 4 on the die for an 8. That's got to miss.
Yeah.
And then she like does like a shrieking sound. It's not language. It's just a battle cry. Albert, it's your turn. You hear this. Maybe you see something. Anthony, how you doing over there?
Oh, I was not transmitting. I'm just taking a walk up. Still can't see anything.
Let's see. Did Ulrich take your light?
Well, I can't see around the corner. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Phallic step here. Okay, that's a little better.
Well, to be fair, as a player, you may see around those walls of dynamic lighting, but your character doesn't see through walls.
Yeah. No, exactly. No. Insinuating I have no visual.
Just
Okay.
the one that is being strangled by Crumb. Unless you want to move further.
Yeah, I'll move. I have complete trust from strangling ability.
Have you tested it?
No,
Is that what those noises at camp were during our travels here?
I'm going to target that kobold. I'm going to attempt to daze it. That was a mistake.
I didn't see the result.
Yeah. I'm going to... No, I clicked something on the sheet. So Albert's going to raise his ring, pointed at female kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Thematically, and he
All right.
casts haste.
Alright, so we need a will save out of her. And I'm trying to hit a 16.
Indeed.
Let's see what I can do. It's possible. I can do it. There we go. Boom! 16.
Hate to see it.
Look at that.
I paid Roll20 that extra
Yeah.
bonus so I can fudge my rolls.
I pay him too, but
I would not be
really
surprised.
seeing the goods here. All right.
I would not be surprised if that was an actual feature they added.
I would be surprised, and I think I would stop using it if they did do that. But anyway. So what happens? Nothing?
No,
Blast of
spark
light
that
or something?
yeah.
A little spark?
the spark that usually comes out just doesn't come out, I guess. I lower my hand.
Oh.
Lower
That's
your
my
hands.
turn.
Aw.
Okay, so this kobold that is grappled by Crumb knows that it cannot break this grip. These half-orc fingers around its neck. It's very very unlikely that it's going to be able to break that. So what it's going to try to do instead is just angle this spear in for an attack on, well, Albert's in range, and he looks pretty easy to hit. I'm taking a -2 for this attack because I'm grappled. Let's apply this -2 after the roll, and this is an attack on Albert. So 14 to hit Albert.
That hits me.
All right. All right, a little bit of spear damage. This is going to be a D6 -1 for 2.
Ouch.
All right. So these kobolds are not going down peacefully. Crumb, you're doing your best to restrain this little fella. Let's take a look at him again because he's so cute.
Oh, he's so cute.
Kind of has that pug face kind of thing going on, where they just hate their life.
The
and their
underbite,
owners
the
Yeah.
bottom canines are coming up over his top lip.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you've got him, but not to the point where he's pinned or incapacitated. He's still fighting.
Yeah,
He just
super
hurt your
cute.
wizard.
Yeah. Well,
Broke
I
his
guess I'll
neck.
have to try to rip that arm off. That's a 19.
So wait a minute. I believe that what you want to do is confirm or maintain the grapple.
No, I'm.
that-
Well, yeah, sure, but I'm damaging him also.
I'm, tell me if I'm wrong, because I often forget the minutia of grappling, even though I love it. I think what you want to do is first maintain the grapple, then you get to apply damage.
I don't know anything about having to maintain it, but I can definitely roll that if you want. I just know I can damage him while he's grappled.
Yeah, unless you roll like ridiculously terrible, you're gonna maintain it. He's so little and weak.
No, just a little kobold.
But there's nothing. He's an adult. He's an adult kobold, to be sure. Just
I don't even drop any loot.
shush. Okay, give me that CMB once more, just to make sure you don't fumble it.
Oh, okay. So I get a +5 on it.
Yes.
I'll just roll CMB and add 5, I suppose. So that is 17.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you absolutely maintain that grapple, and then you want to. I'm pretty sure we're getting something wrong here. Applying damage after maintaining 100% on that.
I can inflict damage equal to whatever my unarmed strike is or natural damage. I don't know what that is though.
Unless you're trained in unarmed combat, it's gonna be a D3 plus your strength.
Right.
And because he's grappled, he cannot take an AOO. However, untrained, unarmed strikes do provoke attacks of opportunity because he's grappled. Good. All right, so you throttle him for 6 points of damage. You punch him, knee him, throw him up against the wall, whatever. Anything else?
Specifically trying to rip him in half, but yeah, no, that's
Sure. Yeah, you pull him and thrash him. He is hurting. He is, he is bloody.
I like to think you're doing that one scene where you lift him up and just break him over your knee.
I'm just sorry. I'm just like hearing popping as I stretch him from his neck and his arm apart. Alright, that's how I envision anyway. Alright, no, I will. How about no, I'll stay right there. I don't think he can fit in those tiny like quarter squares that are above us.
Yeah, even where Ulrich's at, I'm not super happy with, but no worries. So Ulrich, it is your turn. You're facing off with 2 angry kobolds.
Seeing how weak they were, to just one attack from the worst weapon I have, sword, I'm just gonna free action drop that.
Let's go through the arsenal. Let's switch it up.
And I will use my claws, because my claws allow me to make 2 attacks as a full attack. So I can attack this guy, and then if he dies, I can straight away attack the other one there.
Word.
So first I will attack the weakened one that I already hit with my sword.
12 is not gonna do it.
Okay, if he didn't drop, then I will do my
You didn't even hit him.
attack.
How's he gonna drop?
Well, yeah. Then I will do my second attack on him as well.
Alright, 17 will hit, and 6 will drop him. He goes down, heaving, unconscious, not necessarily dead, but down.
I do one strike, he dodges out of the way, which lines him up perfectly for my follow-up.
Alright, cool. Anything else from you?
I'll just look at the other one and just growl at her like a rabid animal.
Okay. So next up would be the one that just got dropped. So he does nothing. And then it'll be Matthias.
Okay. So, Matthias, with his crossbow at the ready, decides to move closer to what's going on over here. He gets closer and can't really see anything. And it's really crowded in this corner, so he's going to just stand there and... Let's see. You know what? He's going to try and shoot this this little guy that Crumb has in his hand with his crossbow.
Alright, so in your favor, he's grappled. Against you, he's in melee combat with allies. So that's a -4 against you, but a +2 for you. So -2 total to your upcoming roll.
Okay, and here we go. So 15.
That'll do it.
And that's 4 damage.
Okay, this crossbow bolt pierces this grappled kobold's body, and he goes unconscious from the pain. He's still alive, but he is now limp in Crumb's powerful hand.
Matthias looks at Crumb and says, "You're welcome." And then he reaches behind himself and gets ready to reach behind himself to grab another bolt.
Crumb looks almost sad, like you ruined his fun.
Aw. Okay. All right, so we have this female kobold with a spear. She's gonna try to stab it into Ulrich once more. See how she can do. +4 to hit. Oh, 17? That's pretty good. I think 17 does it. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I missed last time. Let me type this in. So this is her spear damage, which is better than the other guy's spear damage. She does not suffer this one. Here is her full D6. Could take you down. 3 damage. And then she takes a 5-foot step back. And just readies that spear. Albert, I think you have a good view of what's going on here.
Do. Albert will shake his ring hand as he was shaking water off it, and then he will point at the Lady Kobold again and attempt. Well, he will cast Daze and just navigate to my spell book.
All right.
Do you want me to pull it up or?
No, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's in there the first
All
time. Here's another will save.
Albert will snap his fingers.
Oh,
this time.
boom!
Jesus
Bang!
Christ.
It's the snap that did it.
It warned
There
her.
we go. So they are considered. Oh, jeez. All right, well that's Albert's turn.
Hey, the dice giveth and taketh away.
They do indeed.
No other move.
Can I
Sorry, go ahead.
stand on this guy?
Sure.
All right, we'll take a 5-foot step and just stand on his neck.
I mean, we'll say that Crumb drops the limp body of the kobold.
I step on it and knock me out of his head.
unless Sean, you want to say otherwise. Okay. And then it is your turn.
Crumb's gonna pick up his battle axe and point it in the direction of the remaining kobold and yell out a roar, "Surrender!" as he attempts to intimidate the lasting kobold.
Let's take a look here. Does this NPC get intimidated?
They're intelligent. They should be able
Right.
to.
Yeah, it's possible. So, she snarls and says in common, "Bring it."
Here's what I'm bringing. That is a 24.
Okay, so
She
we're
is
going.
demoralized.
Let's see. That is very likely. But the way Intimidate works is I believe that is a roll against... shoot, it's been a little while. I think it's... Do you know off the top of your head? Off the top of my head, I think it's 10 plus their hit dice plus...
The
shoot,
DC, the DC is what you're talking about. Yeah, it's 10
Yeah,
plus the hit dice plus the target's wisdom modifier.
That was the third factor. Okay, so... she's super wise. No, I'm just kidding. yeah. She's well intimidated.
Okay, so she's shaken then from the demoralization.
Wait,
It increases an additional 1 round for every 5 by which I beat the DC.
what size is the kobold?
They're all small.
So you get a +4 on that, on the size.
I don't see that, but I'll take it.
Special, you also gain a +4 on intimidate checks if you are larger than your target.
Beautiful. So, I don't know how many rounds that equates to there, Ryan.
All right, well, that was in round 3. We're moving into round 4. Let's see how long she can live. Ulrich.
I'll walk up to her and once again attack with my claws.
Cool.
Before I do, I will just shout at her in Draconic. You should have given up when you had the chance. And that does not hit, I'm assuming.
Correct. And neither does that.
Badly today. Okay.
All right. Matthias.
Matthias walks around the corner here and looks down to see what's going on because he really can't see anything. And he decides to load his crossbow. And that should be all he needs to do, or he can do.
All right. So moving on, let's try to keep this moving swiftly here. She goes to spear Ulrich once again. Try to take him out. Ooh, baby, 22 hits hard. Let's give him some damage. Too bad it's not a 20 again. It'd be a ×3. But let's give you that damage.
She's got her negatives and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. So she's suffering maybe minus, what is it, 2?
I think it's 2, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so 20 still hits Ulrich, and here's her damage. Is she taking a penalty on her damage as well?
Or just attack.
Yeah, I think it's just the attack. All right, so here's the damage.
And everything, all checks pretty much.
All right, so 1 lethal point of damage.
Oh no.
Well, chipping away.
Oh no.
In the back, standing atop an unconscious kobold, Albert.
Albert will raise his other hand and attempt to daze.
Oh, maybe maybe you're using the wrong hand.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think that's what it was.
I don't know what's less likely, my crossbow or my,
He's just standing like this at this
my
point.
tools. They're raising both arms like it's out.
Next thing, if this doesn't work, he's just gonna raise his leg up.
Yeah.
All right.
And if
So-
that doesn't work, we don't want to know what he's gonna raise.
So you can keep doing days all day, huh?
Pretty much, yeah, it's a cantrip.
All right. Here's another will save. Oh, there you
Oh my
go.
goodness. She's stunned.
All right, she's
For one
finally
round.
stunned.
Once daze hits, I can't use it for a while on the same creature. It's
I
the
see.
bug.
Okay.
And
All right.
I'll
So
wipe the sweat off my brow and pass.
yeah, so you know, I don't know how you know that you succeeded with that. Any other movement or dialogue?
Nope.
Nothing. Okay, Crub, you don't know that the creature's dazed because Albert didn't say anything.
Crumb will say, clear the way and charge.
Well, you can't charge.
No. Not a straight
Bias
off line, I
Bias
guess.
to the style.
Well, yeah, I mean you can flavor charge, but no, you can't mechanically charge because of Matthias and Ulrich and the narrow tunnel. So.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, but friendly characters don't hinder your movement, though. But the narrow tunnel, fair enough.
I don't think you can charge through your still.
Okay.
But either way, the tunnel is too narrow to charge through. But anyways, you can move in there.
Alright. I will attack with my battle axe.
Just like a note, she's not mechanically stunned. She takes no action.
Okay.
Alright, that's
So-
15 to attack.
So her AC is not lowered.
No, it is not.
So that 15 does not hit.
Okay. That's it.
She is. Is she wearing armor? I think she is. Yeah, she's wearing studded leather armor. Which I've heard didn't really exist. I don't know. Anyways, Ulrich, you are up, my friend. What do you want to do?
So, is that square there big enough to stand in? Or is the wall covering too much of that square?
There's more than 50% of that square is available, so I'll give it a yes.
Well, I will move there,
Okay.
and I will attack her.
All right, so you moved 10 feet, and
Yeah.
you attack.
Oh, nice hit.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. You tear into her back with your
Second
claws. You still get to do a second one after you moved.
Yes, it's movement, and then the attacks with the claws is the full attack action. I can read it word for word here.
No,
Abilities.
that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I don't want to be accused of cheating here, so
Cheater!
Peter.
allowing you to make 2 claw attacks as a full attack using your full base attack bonus.
Okay, so a full attack requires that you don't move, correct? You can do a 5-foot step and do a full attack, but you can't move. You can't do a full move action and then do a full attack, right?
I believe Ryan is on to something.
So, okay, in that case, just no movement, and I will look that up in the rules just to double check for us, because you didn't sound so sure there. So.
Sounds
Well-
surer than you.
Attack. Well, I'm not sure either, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I think that
Okay, so
You are
no
correct.
flanking, but you still make both of your hits.
You are correct, Ryan, by the way.
Appreciate it.
It's a dub.
And anything else from Ulrich?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Matthias.
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 Matthias
You're a wizard, Matthias.
cannot see anything to speak of. This little small beastie is so hidden almost by these other 2 bodies. I guess I'll just move down a little further into the space, just so that things get exciting. And I think that's all I can do. I think that everybody else is giving this little beastie cover, so I can't really even see her. But I have my light crossbow at the ready in case anything happens. Not as a ready action, but just flavor-wise.
Okay.
How far, so, I mean, you can move further if you're not going to attack, if you choose to do so.
Yeah, I suppose I could. Let's see. Not
What's your
sure what's beyond that post.
How far can you move?
granite.
You know, I didn't really take a chance to describe this because we combat, but a few small piles of furs lay around this like nests and are heaped near the walls of this small cave. And as you can see through the dynamic lighting, there is a column in the middle of the chamber. So
Yeah, I can't see past the column, so I'm not going to go around the column in case there's something there that I won't be able to try to kill. So I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay. All right. I too am going to just stay where I'm at.
The other cleric may have run around that corner impulsively. I will not do so.
Okay. So,
to answer your
I don't.
question, Nico, up to 4 times your move. If you're just moving, you can move a lot.
If you're running, if you're gonna do a run, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm unable to do anything because of that spell that I failed last turn of Albert's. So I look at you really mean and show you my teeth. And then it's Albert's turn.
Albert will move into the circular room as he hopes to get a better view of the maiming.
All right. Fearlessly brushing past the timid cleric.
Indeed. And I will leave the maiming up to you
just trying to
guys.
survive, dude. Just trying to survive.
I passed.
Okay. And anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Crumb.
She's engaged in combat. Can she provoke AOP still? Oh, I forget AOP's in first Pathfinder.
Yes, she can now. She shakes it off. You see her come to her senses and grip her spear tightly.
No, my question is, if she's engaged in combat with somebody else, can she still provoke AOPs?
I think the answer is yes. I'm not sure what you're really asking, but I think the answer is yes.
Okay. I'll disarm her.
Okay, so that's gonna be another combat maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
And disarm.
I don't know how long her shaken status provoke any AOP then.
Okay, so she tries to spear you as you try to take her spear away from her. Here it is. Natural 20. Okay, if I confirm this, it's going to be ×3. Let's see what I can do here. Ruh-roh is right.
Wow, she's rolling pretty good.
She's using my dice.
Are we sure Roll20 didn't make that fudging feature thing?
How can we be sure? So, this is a D6 damage. I'm going to go ahead and type in 3d6. And I could definitely put you under with this.
Easily, in fact.
I think, yeah, you could kill him outright. Isn't it? You just have to get him.
I'm sure he's got more than
Nah,
8
but
constitution. Alright, here's the damage. Alright, only 10 damage with this critical hit. Small spear.
Right straight through the palm of his hand.
And your disarm attempt.
Probably fail as a 10.
Probably, yes, it does fail. Yikes. And Crumb now
I don't know why
finds
she's
himself.
not stunned anymore since I'm at the bottom of the stack, but I'll...
Oh, you're right. She is still stunned. No, she's not stunned. She's shaken.
right. Yeah, no, anyway.
But no, she went through a she was stunned from Albert's turn in
Yeah.
round 4 up to Albert's turn in round 5.
Ah,
That's
okay.
And yes, she is shaken. So, that 20 to confirm should actually be an 18 to but still confirms. Yikes. Well, she is the boss of level 1. So, she should be a challenge.
What's my health updating? That's weird.
It looks good on your token. You got 2 out of 15.
Oh, it's just 3 for me. Let me refresh. Or 13 for me, rather.
Also on the character sheet, top left, there's that recalculate button. Sometimes that's the problem. Anyhow, Ulrich, also bloody. Let's throw a little bloody badge on him. Both your melee fighters are bloody. She is not bloody.
Well, do I wanna get that negative?
Let me throw a badge on her to remind me that she is shit. Little screaming badge.
I will use power attack here, and it
Alright.
says on it the effects last until your next turn. So I'm assuming that means it'll affect both of my attacks from my claws.
Yeah.
Okay. So -1 on the attacks and +2 on the damage.
Pretty cool looking. Check her out there. That's the book art.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I like the old kobolds better, to be honest.
That's an
Okay.
Two each just try to make everything cute. I don't get it.
an 18 and 10 damage. 18
Oh.
with 10 damage.
Very nice. All right, so 10 damage is going to qualify her as bloody now.
Then second attack
Oh
20.
yeah.
with an 11 damage.
All right. She clutches at her wounds and drops unconscious.
I really need to use power attack more.
All right, so I'm going to mark her as no longer shaken. She's just unconscious now, and you guys are out of combat since all 3 of these kobolds have been taken below 0. Actually, one of them's at 0. Whatever. Nice.
Pick up my sword and my torch from Matthias's feet. Don't mind me, just getting my things. Sorry, you're standing on my blade. Thanks.
Karma's gonna fall to a knee, kind of holding himself up with his battle axe and catch his breath from her lucky shot she got in his fucking ribcage.
Yeah.
Well,
Dennis looks over at you and says, "Here, let me help with that." Walks over. Actually, that's torch. Where it's not enough. He walks over and reaches out, touches you, does a cure light wound.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Please don't roll a 1.
Well, we're gonna find out here in a second. How's that?
I'll take it. Fine, that's good.
And then to everyone else, to all of these,
It's appreciated
This
advice.
we can do a little bit more healing, but we need to move away from these still somewhat alive enemies. Or
Yes.
We could finish them off.
You can hear all of their raspy breaths as they breathe unconsciously and
Unless you'd like to
quite wounded.
Cut the head off the other two as he picks up the boss from its leg upside down.
I pull out the remaining little bit of rope that I have, because most of it got used on the little system that we did over the acid to tie her up.
As
I
you
believe
turn
I
her
have,
upside down,
five feet left, yeah.
her pockets empty and
I gotta
clattering
shake
clattering to the ground. This is the best way to loot somebody. You just turn them upside down, all their shit falls out. So she has a number of items. We don't necessarily have a proper loot list. I'll just post this into the Roll20 chat. I'll also throw it in the Discord chat for what it's worth. So she has 3 potions. She's wearing small-sized studded leather armor. A couple of gems that look to be worth something, and a number of coins.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Crumb will look at Ulrich. You speak their tongue, Northerner?
It's a long story, but yes, I speak Draconic.
Good. Cromwell's
I
gonna
believe
remove her armor.
Our group's wizard speaks it as well. He understood what they were saying as well.
Need I do?
That'll come in handy. We're gonna keep this one alive.
That moderate wound, that's some expensive shit right there.
Yep, 3 potions of cure moderate wounds.
But I'm about to burn one of those.
Yeah.
Unless maybe we get the rest if we cleared the level. If the level's not
There's
threatening.
still the whole...
You feel quite experienced, and you know that when you get a good night's rest, you will wake up leveled up.
Yeah, we got some cash for a hotel. Maybe rest up now. Question
We have
this
a room.
fucking thing.
We have a free room. The what was it, innkeeper? She gave us a free night's lodging.
Yeah, one night. We didn't burn that yet?
No, it's still the
Alright.
same day we arrived.
You burn through it 1 cleric, but otherwise,
But not a night's rest.
it's still day 1. Yeah.
minor details.
So 5 gems. They look like they could be worth perhaps 20 to 30 gold pieces each, and 10 platinum pieces, which
Nice.
each one is worth 10 gold.
Yeah, while Crumb is shaking her around and stuff is just falling out of her pockets, I'm gonna toss him the remainder of the rope I have to tie her up, and then I'm gonna go to the 2 other smaller kobolds and just stick my sword in their throats to finish them off fully. So there's no chance of them getting up and stabbing us in the back while we're doing something.
Crumb is going to remove the armor off the kobold boss and tie her up and put a bag over her head.
It is only then that you confirm that she's female.
I don't totally. Come on now. I don't disrobe her, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
how
Crumb
would we...
respects his enemies, alright?
Also, what female characteristics would they even have, considering they're lizards?
Yeah, don't reptilians only show that when they're in the action, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Roll knowledge dungeoneering to determine the answer to that question.
Uh,
Or we could just move on.
if it's a Pathfinder 2e, she probably has breasts, because that's how they do things now.
It's not Tui, by the way.
That's
I know.
Skyrim's fault.
I'm just bitter. I'm so mad about 2e's enemy design now. Anyway, yeah, I take her armor, take her anything of value, and tie her up, put a bag over her head.
So I can channel energy now that she's tied up, all of us. And we can question her further as she recovers. If you'd
You
like
want to
to do that.
heal her?
Well, I mean, we're supposed to find out what caused the tower's collapse. She seems like she's in charge.
Stabilize her and wait for her to wake up, but I wasn't gonna heal her, but if you think you can, she's...
Well, I channel energy for all of us. Both of you, fighters still need to be healed to a certain extent, I believe.
It's just a scratch.
It's just a scratch. Just a small scratch.
What's up, John? Didn't see you here. I was busy GMing.
Oh, he's been chilling. Does anybody have heal as a skill?
I put some. I mean, it's. I don't have any points in it.
Okay. Well, how about we heal her, and then I don't know, Ryan, if you'll let me do this, or you want me to roll, but I will beat the shit out of her until she's unconscious.
Alright, so wait, she's already unconscious, and then you're gonna heal.
Yeah.
You can, she's tied up, so she can't, fight back or anything, so yeah, you can definitely, beat up this small, tied up woman, if you want to.
So I still have the facade of a hero. If you would grant me that I'd knock her out in one hit, that'd be great.
Well, let's do the math. How much is Matthias going to heal us for?
I just realized that the cure light wounds that I did, instead of doing a D8, I did a D6. So why don't I do the D8 now, and then we'll no, that won't work. How's it? Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Well, I think we might be getting a pass to the end here. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably.
Tell me what you guys want to do here.
I want to knock the shit out of this kobold, take her back to the hotel, and question her, and then probably kill her, and then rest.
You think they'll let you drag a kobold around the town like that?
No.
Their job.
Okay.
I mean, technically,
We
it's
were
our
hired
job
by
to
a
have
noble,
kobold.
and I mean, they could fight me about it. I don't know.
There is also still a
Well,
hole. We should probably collapse that or something.
Okay, so because we're still level 1, and you're only going to heal so much by resting. We are going to worry about the cleric's dice rolls here.
so what should have happened, instead of it being a 1d6 plus 1, that was supposed to be a 1d8 plus 1.
Uh-huh.
So if you subtract the 1, the plus 1 there, that's what your actual... Normally it would be a 1d6 for the
Channel.
yeah, the channel. So that would actually be 4. So they both end up being 4s.
Okay.
I think what happens is, instead of giving Crumb 5, he actually got 4, and then everybody else gets an additional 4.
Okay, good. So, my kobold, which is tied up, goes from a negative number to a positive number, starts squirming, and maybe hissing or something like that. Let's have you guys take that 4 from the channeling, or 3 in Crumb's case, because he already took 5. I'll take this red X off of my kobold, and I will put a net badge on her instead. I'd like you guys to update your hit points, please.
Wait, what am I supposed to have now? I'm confused.
Yeah, it got a little confusing. So you took that 5 healing, right?
I
Now
should.
Not wait, Jerry. I got this.
Yep.
Sean, take another 3 healing. Anyone else who's damaged, just Ulrich and
Just
Albert. Albert already took it, so Ulrich can now take 4 healing.
Okay.
I already did.
Good.
That is a natural 20 on
Fresh.
my attack to knock her out.
Okay. So yes, you'll incapacitate her. She's unconscious, and now you want to put her over your shoulder and head on back.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her in my net. I have too. Just little extra protection. She's little.
And
does
just
really
sling her
little
over.
things. And sling her over like I just caught a fish at the lake.
All right. Okay. So I will move you all back to the town map.
Did
You
we
navigate.
Two?
Oh! Please tell me what you want to do. I didn't want to. I don't want to fast forward when you don't want to. You tell me what you do.
Alright, you could have grabbed them. Did you search the other two?
No, I finished them off. I didn't search them.
They don't have much. They have small-sized spears and small-sized slings, a little belt with a pouch full of stones, little stones, and that's... Oh, they are also wearing...
Yeah.
And some little baubles, trinkets, little things that...
Skulls for you, Ulrich.
No, they're not worth adding to my collection, though. I'd like to take one of her ears once we finish her off. Ear, fin, things.
With a grin on his face, Crom will kind of nudge you like he's busting your chops. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Don't push it, you're carrying someone I could very easily trip you over right now.
He lets out a big hearty laugh.
Okay, so we're gonna come back later and look down that hole, or what are we gonna do?
So I mean, that's just a tunnel that they dug into. That's how they came in.
It's good.
Feel overwhelmed by power currently.
I think that's our next move. Once we get some answers, maybe out of her, maybe she can tell us what the hill's about. We all rest up, lick our wounds, and level up.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
with
so
Captain
let's do this. You guys come up out of the tower ruins, carrying this unconscious kobold and a bunch of other stuff. There's a half guard kind of just sitting on a piece of rubble, and he's just he's found himself a comfortable way to sit and sleep. He's in the thinking man position, but he's quite asleep, and he's there. You're there. It's pretty late in the day. I'm gonna say that the sun is beginning to set. It's been a full day. It's been a long day.
I'm gonna walk
Painful
up to
day.
the sleeping guard and like knock him over the head. Wake up, sleeping beauty. Beauty, you're supposed to be doing your job.
He opens his eyes. Yes. Oh, what have we here? Looking at the kobold.
Trophy.
What does it look like? A lot of
Matthias,
fish.
Matthias says, "Well, good sir, it's actually something we're going to try and find more out about. We'll be questioning this poor creature, and then disposing of it appropriately."
He slaps his hands together. He says, "Well, let's do it."
No, you just take a nap. You look like you had a...
I'm rested. I just got a good couple. I got an hour in. I'm solid. Let's interrogate.
This guy's a bit eager for torture. Are we sure? Wait, are we sure this isn't the crow transformed into a human?
Who knows?
Listen here, Sleeping Beauty. We'll get some answers out of the kobold and return him over to the law in the town once we're done.
Well,
You can have your
as
fun.
much as I appreciate you saying that I'm beautiful, I don't think that this kobold should be brought into the town. Are you kidding me?
No.
Good. I didn't hope so.
No, I said no, I'm not kidding. Yeah, we're gonna take it back in the town
Wait a
and
minute.
question it.
So wait. So you're not kidding? No. I don't think the kobold should be brought in. That's what I'm saying here.
Matthias looks at everyone and says, I suppose we could question her here. Who wants to grab a limb?
It means less caring for Crumb.
What are the
Thing weighs like
downsides of me
40
casting
pounds.
sleep on this guy?
What do you guys do? I'm not going to tell you upsides and downsides.
Why did you wake him up?
Funny, fuck you.
Alright, what if we question him in one of your cells here? I'm sure you have a jail of some kind. Or what would you propose? Huh? Mr. Guard? Now that you're so concerned after your nap.
Well, I thought we were going to interrogate him. Let's do it right here, right now. Come on.
You're mighty keen on some interrogation.
Well, I mean, it was your
Is this a
idea.
boring job? Is this a boring job or something?
Have you even
Hey.
seen a kobold before?
He stands up and stretches. He says, "Yeah, there's one right burnt to a crisp." Points over there at the manor.
I'd look over at Crumb. He's got you there. He's technically right.
Have you ever seen a live kobold before?
Seeing one right now. What's going on here? What you guys want to take a pet back into town? We don't want no kobolds in our town.
I want this kobold in a secure location where I can control the situation, not out in the open like this. We don't know if
Oh
there's
my
more of them
God.
down there. So you take me to the jail where we can put it up there where it's secure, and we can
Jail's in
interrogate
town.
it.
We don't want kobolds into town. Come on now.
You already got him. Look at the tower. Where do you think we got it from?
All right, you got me there. Come on, and then I'll escort you in. So you are bringing an unconscious kobold into town with the plan to put him in the Belhaim garrison, number 3 on the map.
I muttered to the party. I was like, God, I just wanted to do this near the bed.
Oh, excuse me?
The guard says over his shoulder, "What?"
I'm tired, damn it.
This is going terrible.
It's going perfect.
Okay, so you bring. Let's see, am I on the right layer here? You bring the kobold into town, bleeding over Crumb's shoulder, mixing in with his wounds. He's part kobold now, and the guard opens a cell, and you throw the kobold into the Belhaim garrison, where they have just a couple cells, just a couple, maybe 2 actually. There's not a lot of crime here, so not a lot of need for imprisonment. And he says, "Well, see you tomorrow morning. Get some rest."
What?
And right across the street is the Wise Piper Inn, where the lovely Talia Oram has put you up for the night.
For Crumb to do some more flirting with her.
Are we not wanting to interrogate the kobold now?
Well, she's unconscious, and you can do whatever you want. I've been. The guard says, "Hey, you know, you guys got some sort of plan here. Far be it for me to stand in your way."
That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you. Go get a bucket of water. Be useful.
All right. He does so.
Crumb hates these cops in this town.
I should have just slapped him.
Slapped him.
All right, so you got a bucket of water. You got the unconscious, bound kobold in a prison cell. What do you want now? What do you do?
Take off the sack and net. Well, take off the net and then the sack on the head. Keep her tied up.
And
Sure.
unconscious, naked kobold.
Is she naked? I mean, she's just wearing armor. I mean, let's get this out of the way. Is she butt naked right now?
Slight rags underneath the leather armor.
Thank you.
No.
Okay, now we have that out of the way. Okay, she's decent. Okay, I'm gonna pour a bucket of water over her face, try to rouse her. Rouse her. We're gonna try to rouse her.
Jesus Christ.
So now she's wearing a wet rag. And she...
I'm getting another beer.
That Freudian slip. Holy shit.
This interrogation turned in one direction.
Well, I guess we know what Crumb's into.
Don't
Need an alignment check? Alignment check of the party here.
Check,
No
check,
kink shaming or
Oh
loud.
boy.
check.
It's a great episode.
Episode
Episode 5.
She blinks her eyes open. Says
Crumb
nothing.
will gesture to the wizard and to the northerner. Let's get some info out of her.
I look over to Albert and I'm like, good guard, bad guard, what we doing there?
Say we go full on bad. These kobolds don't understand nuance. Intelligent but simple creature.
That could be said about a lot of people now.
She watches you. She looks from one to you to the other as you talk about her in front of her.
Crumb's gonna start sharpening his battle axe in front of her.
Yeah, she did say something in common, so it
Yeah.
could be.
Probably
But,
understand what you're saying.
We don't know for sure if she knows more than a phrase. So in Draconic, I'm gonna say to her, "What were you doing in the tower?"
He looks at you, responds in Draconic, so that people who don't speak Draconic don't understand what she's saying. And she says, "Why should I say anything?"
Because
You're just
my
gonna-
friend over there doesn't deal well with his violent tendencies.
You're just gonna kill me anyway. Why should I say it?
In my mind, that means you have no reason to hide anything. If you're gonna die either way, might as well spill the beans.
Beans?
I don't know. I
Difficult,
think that
Ulrich.
Small, little tiny things that you put in the ground and things grow. But that's not
Do
important.
you speak Draconic?
That's not important right now.
She'd be difficult, Ulrich. Seem frustrated.
Just putting up the typical "why should I tell you you're gonna kill me anyway" attitude.
I asked the kobold if she worships any gods.
No longer, she says.
She hasn't done anything I think warrants a death sentence. Not yet.
Crumb does not speak Draconic, correct?
No,
Yeah, but
I'm
he was
talking to
replying
Albert
to-
and Ulrich.
Yeah, he was replying to what I told him. She said, "You make a fair point." I'll turn back to her and say in Draconic, "As Crumb pointed out, you haven't necessarily done anything that would warrant a death sentence, so you might live."
I would like to, I'll add on to that. We are investigators, not executioners.
Well, if you release me, I will leave you in peace.
Doesn't sound like a good deal to me.
What do you want?
Information. What were you doing in the tower? Were you the cause of its collapse?
I can give you the answers to those questions.
I'm assuming you then want us to promise to release you once you give those to us.
It would be favorable over death.
I'll turn back to Crumb and say, in common, she wants a promise we'll release her after she tells us what she knows about why they were in the tower in the first place and what caused its collapse.
She tells us everything we want to know. We can guarantee her escape. Emphasis on escape.
Yeah.
He says in common, I speak the common tongue.
Oh, good.
This translation is unnecessary. Half-orc.
I wanted to do you the common courtesy and conversing in your native tongue at least.
She spits on the ground.
Crumb will kind of like get on it, like put his hands on his knees and get like kind of near her.
She spits blood on the ground. She's got 1 hit point.
I have no qualms with you, Kobold. I was hired to do a job and it didn't involve killing you. I just need to know what happened in that tower and what lies within.
I too was simply hired to do a job. Did not involve death, but I will tell you what you want to know if you promise my release. Which you have. So, and that's you nod. This is going
Definitely
the way
raise
you
an
want it to,
eyebrow
right?
at her comment that she was hired, but yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. She says, the man, the old human, he hired us to bring down the tower. His death was just an accident. He shouldn't have been there when we were working.
Crumb nods.
Did he mention why he wanted to bring down the tower?
No.
Just, was that a pause to signify something, or was that you just looking?
I'm reading.
Yeah,
I gotta
was just
double check.
I was just double checking if that pause was okay.
Crumb will sense motive though. It never hurts to do so. Let's see. It's 11.
Let's see here.
I don't know why, but when she mentioned she was hired, I all of a sudden got the urge to try and recruit her into our mercenary.
Way ahead of you, bud.
Sean and I on the same page. The NPC, let's go.
She says, we were meant to kill the man. And she looks at all of you and says, a wizard, right? Like she's asking that as a question.
Crumb raises his eyebrow again. Might be described that way.
We were told to kill the wizard, but the wizard only wanted us to cause this collapse. And so I attempted to do what the wizard asked, but again, his death was an accident, although the others, they wanted his death.
Who are the others?
She looks around, sees empty cells, and says, "Did you kill them?"
Your 2 companions?
Yes.
Yes.
Them.
Do you know who they worked for?
They were part of a tribe. My tribe. But I'm done with them. If you release me, I won't be going back to them.
Plot thickens. Alright.
Plot.
I asked the Cobalt if she serves no god, who does she serve?
No one, she says, like, decisively.
Crumb nods at her knowingly. Let's huddle, he says to the others. Kind of get some distance from her. So I trust her.
Do we have enough information to go back to the lady of the land here? And,
Well,
hey, what do you think?
Well, this kobold gave us all the information to fulfill what we were hired for, I think. But we have to.
Yorigina just wanted us to investigate why there were kobolds in the town and why the tower collapsed. We got both of those answers from her.
May hire us to do a little bit more, which I think we should take on, but I trust the kobold. I think we should let her go, and I think we should offer her a position in the company.
I'd have to agree. Her leaving her tribe, no one did have anything to do with it. Reminds me of my own past. I'd say I've taken a liking to her. She packs quite a punch as well.
Yeah,
Well,
Crumb
spear.
kind of fingers a notch in his chainmail. Agreed.
I find no reason why we shouldn't at least offer her a position. With a little time, I could heal her wounds to a point. I must rest and reconnect with my god to be able to do that now. But
Speaking of your god, is it
over the next couple
good
of days,
god, Matthias?
I beg your pardon?
Is your god good?
My god is Aurori. As good as I need.
Can you sense goodness in others?
Can I sense goodness in others? I can certainly determine whether or not I can see some good things and some bad things.
More importantly, what I'm getting to is, can you sense evil in others?
Not at this time. Maybe in the
Maybe
future.
tomorrow at noon, maybe around lunch.
Or maybe you can figure it out on your own. The ways of a cleric, I guess you are not well aware of. As we grow in our connection with our god, more things are open to us to be able to do those things. And I am not able at this time, but I hope to do much better in time.
Correct. I am ignorant on the subject. This is what I worship as he holds up his battle axe.
Well, Crumb and I are in agreement. It sounds like Matthias is on board for recruiting her. Albert?
Wouldn't mind another target for someone to shoot at. I say she can join us. But she is half the size, so that's half the pay.
We have to get her out of here alive first. So I'll present the offer to her once we do so. Let's focus on the task at hand for an agreement. We believe her, and we'll invite her into the company if she survives.
Okay.
Seems fair to me.
Alright, can I get a go team? Everybody, go. Just put your fist in the center, right here where mine is. Right here.
I just walk away.
Albert puts his non-ringed finger.
I have a holy symbol. Should I put that in there too?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here. Yeah.
Go.
Right.
Oh, Ulrich walked away. The moment's gone. All right, let's go.
Okay. Well.
In time.
Put my holy symbol away. Yeah.
I'll walk up to her. What is your name?
Yeah, you return to her cell. She almost hisses out her name. Sessarak.
It's one of my favorite whiskeys. I like it. I like that name. No? Nobody? Okay. That's a New Orleans thing. You have a deal. I will have to put this sack back over your head, and you must lie still.
She does not say kinky.
But she doesn't not say kinky.
I mean, she's tied up, so
Perhaps we should
much...
return her armor and other things to her.
So the other guard left that escorted us here. He said a bid you do.
Well, no. To be fair, you sent him off for a bucket of water. He brought it back, and that's it.
I thought he said he'll see you tomorrow or some shit.
Oh, well, no, I thought you guys were heading off to rest, but then you instead wanted to interrogate. He's not going to just leave you in charge of the garrison, so no, he is there.
Oh, okay. Well, we were talking to her in
That's fine.
hushed tones, hopefully out of his ear. That's a...
None
None of this would have happened if he could hear us. So
oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, carry on. So yeah, he's got the front door. He knows who's coming and going, but you're in the back in the prison cell with her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put her back over her head and put her back over my shoulder and try to leave.
So the sun has set. It's you guys are actually pretty hungry for some dinner. The guard's like, "Whoa, what's going on? What's the plan here?"
Going back to the crumbled temple.
What for?
We got everything we need. Like I said, I just needed to do the interrogation in a secure location. You want to escort us back?
No, I've had a full day. Good luck with that.
The guards in this town are so bad.
Making sure this never happens again. I'm slotting memory lapse as soon as possible.
Last looks at the guard and says, "Your day be good, sir."
Yep, good night.
Do we head to our room over in the tavern across the road, or do we go somewhere outside of town?
Now that we're alone, I'm gonna say,
That's all right.
we should take her if she wants to help us, then she can wait in the dungeon because we're going to return there tomorrow. We can't very well take her to the inn. So we can take her back to the dungeon, make the offer. If she wants help, then she'll wait for us. If she doesn't want to help, then she can leave at nightfall.
Seems fair.
Fair enough. We make the offer and then we find out tomorrow if she just fled or if she's gonna wait for us and join up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a solid plan. So you bring her back across the bridge. You carry her through town once again. Bring her back across the bridge, up Old Quarry Road, out of the town, up towards the tower ruins. Say again?
How bad do all of our feet hurt right now? Like,
Oh, real bad. You guys have done this trip like 10 times by now, all in one day. It's
Some of
ridiculous.
us not 10.
Okay, so you get her there. She's bagged and bound, unarmed, unarmored.
take the hood off, take the net off, leave her bound for a moment, and look at the others.
She looks around.
You are a strong warrior, Cesarak. I am trying to grow a company of free people. You can use someone with your strength. If you choose not to join us, it's of your own fruition. I'm going to set you free regardless, but there's glory in it for you if you join us. Glory, bounty, a free life. You said you left your clan already. I know not why, I did not ask you the details, but it seems to me that you may be in search of a new clan. And he's gonna untie her.
All right. She does the classic, you know, where she was bound, chafed.
I do not expect you to fight your brothers and sisters down below here while we finish our hired job, but if you choose to join us, you can find us after.
She stands there in wet rags, listening.
Your possessions are still down below where we battled earlier. You're welcome to them. Except
Oh, I
for
thought
the-
you guys took them.
Except for the
I thought
money,
you
of
guys-
course. Except for the money!
And the gems. Don't
And the
forget the
gems.
gems.
I mean, her armor and spears down there.
She says, "My potions."
Oh, your possessions are yours if you want them. Fuck.
We're down there.
She coughs up a bunch of blood. She's got 1 hit point. She's got a bunch of open wounds. She's like, "Yes, I would much appreciate my
I'm gonna-
potions back."
I'm gonna hand her one, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna take one. Maybe
You
for
did
the
a
blow
number
you
on
gave
him.
me.
He needs it too.
Maybe for the
You get-
blow. Maybe for the wounds you dealt us. He holds the other 2 potions.
You give her one of her own potions back.
Yeah.
Okay. She immediately drinks it. And what now? Like, it's nighttime. It's dark.
Well, I've made her the offer. Do any of you have anything you want to add, or?
Yeah, I'll say you don't have to answer us now. Just be here tomorrow if you want to join up, or get your stuff and leave.
She nods and like, you know, it's like watching all of you, waiting for you to attack her.
I don't know what happened with you and your clan, but perhaps it's vengeance you seek. We could use your help in this job. Assuming this dungeon was for 5 characters, you know, just, you know, maybe we get a...
All right, so she's not too talkative. You've presented your offer. You've told her her options. It's dark. You hear a wolf howl in the distance. You feel your stomachs grumble within you.
I'm gonna hit Matthias and Albert on the back, maybe a little bit too hard, and say, "Well, let's get back to the inn. I'm starving like a goddamn dragon."
Good to me.
Dragons are notoriously starving.
Literally, our dragons are literally known for, flying in and eating entire livestock, so...
Matthias says, "Take it easy on the claws there, buddy."
Oh, shit. Sorry, forgot to retract those.
Kind of brushes
Ching, ching.
his shoulder a little bit.
Crumb will give her, says Rack, a respectful nod. We weigh your decision. We will return tomorrow, regardless.
All right, solid. So you head back to town, purchase some food with your newly found platinum pieces.
Who's managing the loot, by the way?
Not it.
Not it.
Not
Who
it.
doesn't
me.
drink while we game?
I definitely don't drink, whether I am under any sort of inebriation. It's to be decided.
Well, smoking would elect you immediately, because that should make you hyper focused. Well, maybe not.
What are you
It
smoking?
should maybe make you scrutinize better.
We got 10 platinum pieces out of that. Couple jewels. I will keep tally, as I've been selected as tribute.
You are also the smart guy in the group, technically. Albert
Ah,
is
he's
the
got you
wizard.
there.
So you should be the bookkeeper.
A sucker for a compliment.
All right, so we're concluding level 1. This module goes to and through level 7. I can guarantee there's more loot to be had. So, I suggest, I offer the idea that you a Google document that you guys can all access and share and update.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet's already been started.
Let's do
Just
it.
now I opened
I
it.
love me some spreadsheets. That's why I play Paradox games. That's right.
Spread
Just a
those
question.
sheets, baby.
Question, Ryan. These gems, I mean, I can appraise them as their price going up, or should I just consider them GP?
No, you should consider them gems that you value at 25.
Okay.
We have a money
Copy that.
changer in town, and he has an attitude. Could be good, could be bad. You may or may not get what you want for them.
Well, I
Oh,
drive a hard
that's-
bargain.
Well, so does the moneylender. So yeah, please just note them as is. Get into the nitty gritty of that whenever you want. Of course,
Well,
the
it's
platinum
hard.
pieces, that translates just fine. There's no negotiating on that. But yeah, you eat and bed down for the night. Anything else you want to do before that happens?
I don't know, does Cesarac sneak in my bed at night?
Did
What?
Does a
No.
wild kobold appear in Crumb's bed?
I could.
is it so late that we wouldn't stop and talk to
Or Gina?
the lady?
Lady Orgina.
Or Regina, Debbie? How late do you say it would be? A little after the dinner hour, you'd say?
It's probably close to 9 o'clock by now. The sun was setting when you came out of the tower. You
Okay.
came back into town went into the jail, interrogated for a while, had a conversation, back out of the town, more conversation. Now you've come back into the town. Yeah, it's getting late.
Okay. So
Well, she's a noble, so either she went to bed early like they do, or she's having the wildest party that even Great Gatsby wouldn't think of being able to do.
yeah.
This
So
is a very small town.
yeah,
She's still a noble.
not appropriate for us to approach her at this time. We'll have to do it tomorrow.
I figure we're probably exhausted if we want to act accordingly. Like, we did a shit ton today.
Yeah. Like 4 sessions worth of stuff all in one day.
Yep, that's a lot of stuff.
And if we still want to negotiate, we should probably be rested up for that.
Maybe. But resting is
So some people are still hurt.
Yeah, that too.
good. I can't do anything more about it.
Okay.
I rest and
Roger that.
speak with my God, imploring God to give me more strength to carry on.
Well, we got a little bit more spending money. Maybe we can persuade some more heals.
Oh, that is a nice
yeah.
picture, but that's not what I intended to show you. So let's go back to this.
It is a nice picture of something. I'm not quite sure what it was.
Well, don't go thinking about dragons or anything. A module called the Dragon's Demand. So yeah, no more healing to be done tonight apparently, and you go to sleep. You get just 1 hit point back from sleeping, I believe.
The Oblivion level up sound plays.
Okay.
Yeah, because we rest and level up.
Someone gets.
Someone else.
Man. I wonder how cheap like a priestly heal would be, because I only need 4 hit points, and I don't want to burn one of the potions.
Tell you right now, between our 10 platinum, the 17 gold that I have, and the parent value gems, with no changes, we are 242 gold pieces. That's
Okay.
without, I don't know how much gold in.
Each. That's quite nice.
Well, it's
No,
hot.
not 240, not 242 each. That's total.
Yeah, and I do believe that there was an agreement to pay the cleric at the church some money as well, right?
Oh yeah, we owe some money, don't we?
I believe so. Keep track of that.
Oh, we were never going back.
Don't do that, guys. So we need to care for that. We now have some funds to take care of that, and then once we've done that, then we can maybe seek some more potions or some upgrade weapons or do whatever it is that you do. Talk to the lady.
Well, I'm gonna go buy a break real quick.
And then maybe we'd acquire more gold and finish outfighting ourselves if there's anything more to do.
Well, who do
Which
I
it
owe?
sounds-
Because y'all got a potion, I think, to bring me back. Right?
I mean, I was gonna go total wealth. I don't know how much gold anyone else has. I know
I don't have any.
I used 0. Just see what's in Nico's pockets.
We're at 12. I have 12 gold. So that's kind of where I'm at. think we're at a good stopping point? Or were we going more, or what were we going to do?
I don't mind. I'm not working tomorrow,
It's
so
up to you guys.
you don't have to factor me in. I'm sending out Google.
How's everybody doing? Scar, how you doing?
I'm great. A little hungry, but great.
I sent everybody a link of their Google Sheet I'm going to use.
Do that in Discord so that our
I did.
lovely folks in Twitch don't see that pop up.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I just sent it over. I DM'd. So, even you, Ryan, have access.
Even me?
Even you. But I will keep a close eye on it long. Right. If I remember how to send links correctly, that should.
Who,
All right, well-
So who I think I'm assuming I owe Ulrich money. You had a good chunk of cash.
I had the most money. I forget how we combined it. Me and Ulrich. I don't remember if he gave me all the money. It's a blur. Nor do I really care that much. When it comes down to it.
I can double check how much I gave towards those things earlier.
Okay, let me just go ahead and read this to you guys. I feel like we're here. I feel like
I gave you 30 gold.
feel like you guys are slowing down here. Let me read this to you and then make your decision if we're going to do anything more tonight. So, I'm going to press fast forward on the remote control here and just narrate what happens. Upon hearing your report of your findings, the Baroness looks thoughtful. She pays you 500 gold. You were originally promised 400. You negotiated. You failed in your negotiations. However, she is rewarding you an extra. So 500 total. She then asks you if you would like to earn a fair bit more. She's long been suspicious. Kobold tribe living near the flooded quarry to the east. But the kobolds have never caused any problems, so the townsfolk left them alone. Clearly, those times have changed. The Baroness asks the party to drive the kobolds out of the region. Of course, killing their chief is certainly an option, but she'll leave it to you to determine the exact method that you'd like to use to uproot the tribe. If you do drive these pests off, she's prepared to offer you an even larger reward, and she shows you a dozen amethysts, each probably worth 100 gold.
Okay. I
The
don't like
flooded
your rhetoric,
quarry.
but I need money.
The flooded quarry is located a quarter mile from Belhaim. The old quarry road is no longer used. It's been quite overgrown in the past years. Few from Belhaim have had any reason to head out there. And that is all the information she has for you this time.
Chapter
I
2
presume you
begins.
accept her offer, but sorry, let me toss it over to you.
Yeah, we need money. To raise an army.
My life requires direction. I accept.
Do you have any questions? Which I might have answers to.
I don't have any right now. I'm gonna next week though.
Okay.
or during the duration throughout next week. But I feel like we gotta distribute funds and we have to level up.
Right. So I think we're at a good stopping point.
Jerry thinks we're at a good stopping point.
And I kind of also want to find out if Kobold's going to join us.
Yeah, I want to give Ryan time to mull that over because that probably isn't in the adventure.